Jerusalem. The name itself feels heavy with history. It's a city that many people dream of visiting. I felt a real thrill arriving here. You can feel the past all around you. So many stories, so many layers, all in one place. What is it about this city that draws so many? Is it the ancient stones or the deep faith that fills the air? People come here from all corners of the world. Some come to pray, some come to learn, some like me come simply to see and understand. The city stands on hills looking rather majestic. From a distance it appears almost timeless. As you get closer you see the mix of old and new. Ancient walls stand beside modern buildings. It's a place of contrasts. Amidst all the history there's a vibrant present. This blend is what makes Jerusalem so fascinating. It's often called the Holy City, and you can certainly feel a sense of holiness, a journey into faith, history, and the human spirit. Walking through Jerusalem is like walking through a history book, but this book is made of stone and dust. Every corner seems to have a story. King David walked these lands, or so they say. Roman soldiers marched through these streets. Crusaders and caliphs left their mark. You are treading on ground that has seen so much. The history here is not just in museums, it's in the very fabric of the city. You see ancient archways. You touch walls that have stood for centuries. Sometimes they are digging and find something even older. Imagine that, just below your feet there could be another layer of history. It's a city built upon cities. This depth of time is truly astounding. Jerusalem has been conquered many times, it has been rebuilt and destroyed again and again, yet it always rises. This resilience is part of its character. Each empire, each ruler left something behind. You can see Roman columns, you can find Byzantine mosaics, there are Ottoman fountains, the stones themselves seem to whisper tales. This connection to the distant past makes Jerusalem a very profound place to visit. Jerusalem holds a special place for three major religions. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all consider it sacred. For Jews, it's the site of the ancient temple. The Western Wall is a place of deep prayer and longing. I saw people there, lost in their devotion. For Christians, Jerusalem is where Jesus spent his last days. The Via Dolorosa marks his path to crucifixion. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre is believed to be the site of his tomb. Pilgrims from all over the world come here. They follow in Jesus' footsteps. For Muslims, Jerusalem is the third holiest city. The Dome of the Rock and Al-Aqsa Mosque are on the Temple Mount. It's believed to be where Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven. The Golden Dome is a famous landmark. Seeing these holy sites so close to each other is amazing. It shows how intertwined these faiths are historically. This convergence of faiths creates a unique atmosphere. You hear the call to prayer from minarets, you hear church bells ringing, you see people in various religious attire. It's a vibrant mix of spiritual expression, a true crossroads of belief. The old city of Jerusalem is a world of its own. It's surrounded by ancient stone walls. Entering through one of its gates is like stepping back in time. The narrow alleyways twist and turn. It's easy to get lost, but that's part of the fun. I found myself wandering, not quite sure where I was going. And then suddenly I would stumble upon something amazing. A hidden courtyard, or an ancient church. One of the most famous sites is the Western Wall. People come here to pray and place written notes in the cracks of the wall. The atmosphere is one of intense devotion. Men and women pray in separate sections. I stood and watched for a while. It felt like a very important place. Then there is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This church is shared by several Christian denominations. It's said to be built over the site of Jesus' crucifixion and tomb. Inside, it's a maze of chapels and shrines. Incense fills the air. Pilgrims light candles and kiss the sacred stones. The Dome of the Rock is another iconic landmark. These sites, so close together, represent the heart of the old city. The Via Dolorosa, or the Way of Sorrows, is a famous path. It is believed to be the route Jesus walked to his crucifixion. Many pilgrims follow this path, stopping at the Stations of the Cross. I walked along it too. It winds through the bustling streets of the Muslim quarter. Shops line the way, selling all sorts of things. It is an interesting mix of solemn reflection and everyday life. The markets, or souks in the old city, are a hive of activity. They are a riot of colors, sounds, and smells. You can find spices, sweets, souvenirs, and traditional crafts. Shopkeepers call out, inviting you to look at their wares. The aroma of freshly baked bread and exotic spices fills the air. I enjoyed just wandering through the narrow lanes. Haggling for a small trinket is all part of the experience. Amidst the ancient stones, life goes on. Children play in the narrow alleyways. Families gather in small courtyards. You hear conversations in different languages: Arabic, Hebrew, English, and many more. It is a reminder that this is not just a historical site, it is a living community. People from different backgrounds live side by side. Exploring the old city is an adventure. It's a truly unique urban experience. Just outside the old city walls, there is more to see. The Mount of Olives offers a breathtaking view. From its slopes, you can look across the Kidron Valley. You see the entire old city spread out before you. The golden dome of the rock gleams in the sun. Many important biblical events are said to have happened here. It is a place for quiet reflection. At the foot of the Mount of Olives lies the Garden of Gethsemane. This is where Jesus is said to have prayed before his arrest. Ancient olive trees grow in the garden. Some of them look incredibly old. They might even have been here for centuries. It is a peaceful place despite the visitors. Sitting there, I tried to imagine the events that unfolded. Another important site outside the walls is Yad Vashem. This is Israel's official memorial to the victims of the Holocaust. It is a very moving and sobering experience. The museum tells the story of this dark period in history. It is a place of remembrance and education. Exploring these areas gives you a broader perspective on Jerusalem. The hills and valleys have shaped its history. They add another layer to the understanding of this complex city. Jerusalem is not just a city you see, it is a city you feel. It engages all your senses. The sounds are a constant symphony. The call to prayer from the mosques echoes through the air. Church bells peal, marking the hours. You hear the murmur of prayers at the Western Wall. The chatter of vendors in the markets adds to the lively soundtrack. The smells of Jerusalem are also very distinctive. The aroma of incense drifts from churches. The scent of spices, cumin, cardamom, and za'atar fills the souks. Freshly baked pita bread and falafel make your mouth water. There is the dry, dusty smell of ancient stones warmed by the sun. These scents create a unique olfactory tapestry. The sights are, of course, incredible. The golden light on the ancient stones at sunrise or sunset. The vibrant colors of textiles and ceramics in the markets. The diverse faces of people from all over the world. The intricate details on old buildings. Every way you turn, there is something to catch your eye. And then, there is the taste of Jerusalem. The delicious street food like shawarma and hummus. It all adds up to an experience that stays with you long after you have left. While the old city is steeped in history, Jerusalem is also a modern, bustling metropolis. The new city, west of the ancient walls, has a different feel. Here you find wide boulevards, contemporary architecture, and trendy cafes. It is a place of universities, government buildings, and thriving businesses. It shows another side of Jerusalem, a city that is looking towards the future, as well as honoring its past. I enjoyed exploring areas like the Mahane Yehuda market in the new city. It is a vibrant outdoor market, much like the souks but with a more modern Israeli flavor. You can find fresh produce, cheeses, wines, and all sorts of delicacies. It is a great place for people watching. Locals and tourists mingle, shopping, and enjoying the lively atmosphere. The energy here is infectious. The new city also has many museums and cultural institutions. The Israel Museum, for example, houses the Dead Sea Scrolls. There are art galleries, concert halls, and theaters. This shows that Jerusalem is not just about religion and history, it is also a center for arts and culture. Living in Jerusalem today means navigating this blend of old and new. There are challenges, given its complex political situation, but there is also a strong sense of community and identity. My time in Jerusalem was truly unforgettable. It is a city that gets under your skin. It makes you think. It makes you feel. The weight of history is immense. The power of faith is palpable. The human stories are all around you. I came with many questions. I left with even more, but also with a deeper appreciation for this extraordinary place. There is something about Jerusalem that stays with you. Perhaps it is the light on the ancient stones, or the sound of prayers from different faiths. Maybe it is the resilience of its people. Whatever it is, it has an enduring allure. It is a city that has drawn people for thousands of years, and it continues to do so. If you ever have the chance to visit Jerusalem, I wholeheartedly encourage you to go. Go with an open mind and an open heart. Allow yourself to wander. Allow yourself to be moved. See the layers of history with your own eyes. It is an experience unlike any other.